I have a friend who's written a very popular travel guide to Thailand, a 700-page guide to Thailand, and he's never been in a Thai bar. He's never been out of the nightlife because he feels, oh, that's bad. And I tell him, you don't have to consume the goods in a bar or in the nightlife. You can just go have a few beers and enjoy yourself, listen to the music, talk to people. And I think if you avoid all contact with the nightlife, you really do not understand a lot of what's in Thailand. Bangkok, being the capital of Thailand and really the capital of Southeast Asia, should have a really big, vibrant art scene. And it has an art scene, but it doesn't have a really big and vibrant one. And no one quite knows why. Part of it's because rich Thai people don't want to spend a lot of money on art. Part of it, the middle class here is not as big as Singapore, Hong Kong, Tokyo, Korea, so it doesn't have as much money to spend. And part of it is somehow a lot of the real visual talent in Thailand doesn't end up being fine art. A lot of the visual talent in Thailand ends up doing neon signs, nightclub decoration, painting the sides of large buses that drive around Thailand, painting trucks, painting tuk-tuks, painting boats. Thai artists often ask me, why are you painting the Bangkok night? It's so ugly, it's so distasteful, it's not nice, we're a little bit ashamed, it's supposed to be secret, we don't like to talk about it. And I say, no, art should help people wake up. Art should put stuff that's not pleasant in people's face and help them, get out of their slumber. And let's say you don't like a lot of the stuff of the Bangkok night. Well, if you know about it and it's been put in your face by an artist, maybe you'll do something about it. Whereas if you just pretend it's not there and that everything in Thailand is just pretty Buddhist temples and monks doing alms and rice farmers who are really happy harvesting rice, you'll never make art become a more socially relevant and interesting thing than it is in Thailand today. There's about 5 Thai artists that I know of who do really disturbing, ugly, unpleasant, interesting art, which is similar to Expressionist but not exactly like it. One is Chui Chia, who does kind of ugly paintings of traditional Thai themes like smiling or monks. One is a guy named Vasan, who does incredibly offensive paintings of political figures and generals, just doing the most obscene things in his paintings, really large scale, right in your face when you go to the art show. And you just have to laugh almost. It's almost, they're humorous because they're so extreme. A lot of young Thai artists have come to some of my shows, and they're intrigued by the idea of using a subject which is normally considered distasteful and ugly and lower, somehow lower. They're intrigued by the idea of using that for paintings. And I would encourage Thai artists to go out into this great, fabulous city, Bangkok, which really is one of the great cities in the world right now, at a moment in time when it's just taking off. It's like London in the 70s, maybe New York in the 60s. Bangkok is a great city for an artist. Bangkok is rich in visual stuff. It's everywhere. It's not in the art galleries necessarily. It's not in the museums necessarily. It's not in the approved list of things necessarily, but it's everywhere. It's the tuk-tuks, it's the street carts, it's the soy dogs, it's the nightlife, it's the neon signs, it's the people from all over the world. I'm doing a series of paintings now of walking street patio. And you can't get much lower and more disreputable than walking street patio. But as an artist, it's like I'm sitting next to Niagara Falls. There's so much visual information going past me and those 100,000 people on a Friday night. It's just, sometimes I think, how am I ever going to paint it all? It's impossible to paint everything that's there. I need other artists. In Paris, they had hundreds of artists painting nightlife. In Berlin, they had hundreds of artists painting nightlife. There need to be hundreds of artists painting the streets of Bangkok, the nightlife of Bangkok, all the stuff in Bangkok that makes Bangkok go. And what makes Thailand go and what makes Bangkok go is the real stuff. It's where the rubber hits the road. It's where the tough guys are doing their thing. It's where things aren't necessarily sway and there's not a lot of sabai. That's where the artist should be.